let's see how we can be able to create snippets inside of ConvertKit. So to create a snippet, we are going to come over. So to create a snippet, we are going to click on send, and when we click on send here, as you can see, we have snippets here, and snippet just allows us to be able to create block of let me say layout blocks that we can use, that we can reuse in our emails. So let's say there's a particular block of text that you used to use in every of your emails. You can create that and keep adding it into any email templates you want to add it to, so that for the in the future you do not need to start recreating that block from the scratch. So you can you can click on, so you can click on new snippets here, where you can be able to use the block or the inline layout for your emails. So let's say we want to use the block here, and we can decide to add a name for this snippet. So I'm just going to add in something like welcome block. You can name it whatever it is you want, and as you can see here, we can add in our context for this block. So let's say we want to add in a layout that we're going to be using in our let's say we want to add in a layout that we're going to be using in our, oh my god, so let's say we want to add in a layout that we're going to be using in our email templates. So we're going to click on layout here, and I can pick a particular layout that I will be using in my future emails. So let's say I want to create something whereby I can be able to show people my YouTube channel. So let me just pick an empty layout here. So I can pick this column 1 and column 2 layout, and I can decide to add in whatever I want into these columns. So for column 1, I can say I want to add this, I want to click on this plus sign, and I want to bring in, let's say I want to bring in a heading first. The heading is going to come first, and I can also bring in the paragraph, and I can then bring in the button. So I can say for this button, I can say something like check out our YouTube page. Okay, so we can say something like check out our YouTube page for this button, and we can also decide to add the color for this button to red or whatever it is that works for you. In the description also, you can add in something, and you can just type in whatever it is you want for the description. Okay, so I have adjusted this, and I can also decide to edit this however I want. I can increase the font size. I can also change the color if I want. I can change this to red. I can bolden this. Instead of using the normal text, I can use bold. You can change this however you want. And for column 2, I can say that I want to add in a video for this, and I can say I want to look for the video and just pick that in, and that is going to add that particular element in here. So I can also add the link to my video. So let me just pick the link I used. And when you add that link, it is going to bring the video inside of this place. Now, as you can see, this block can be used in any of your future campaign you want to send. You just need to insert this block inside of your emails. You can do this for your newsletters. You can do this for maybe if you have a contact information block you want to create and be able to add into your future campaigns. You can do this for anything you want. And remember that you can also add in elements here by clicking on this plus button, and you can add in whatever it is you want out of everything here. So when you're done, you just click on save. But before we click on save, we can go back to our snippets here. I'm sorry, go back to our button here, and we can also add the URL for our button. So that has been added. You can also make this medium, large, whatever it is you want. And when you click on save here, this is going to save your block, and as you can see, this has been saved. So if I go back to my email campaign, which is the broadcast here, and when I want to set up a broadcast, I can then use my snippets that I just created inside of my email campaigns. So for instance, I can just use this template I've just created, and when I go back to my templates here, I can then add that block in by just clicking here. When you click on this plus sign, you can be able to click on snippets here, and when you click on snippets, you'll be able to see all of the snippets you just created inside of your ConvertKit account. Then when you click on that, as you can see, that has dragged this layout inside of your campaign here. You can also edit this however you want, and you can change the color. Let's say I want to change this to white. Click on save. Yeah, as you can see, this has been added. Let me just remove this. Oops. So as you can see, the block has been added, and we can just cancel this. Yeah, so you can then use this block for in your emails. You can do the same thing if you have any other block you want to use. You can also add that in here. So that is how to create snippets, and that is how to use this snippet inside of your email templates or your email campaigns. Now, before you go, let me mention something that may actually be very helpful for you if you're watching this. If you're currently planning to set up ConvertKit for your business, but you are not exactly sure what is the best structure, what the best structure should look like, maybe you're wondering how to organize your subscribers, what automations you actually need for your business, or how ConvertKit should fit in into your own customer journey, we can help you with that. At CLM Instructors, we offer free discovery call where we take time to understand your business, what you are trying to build, and the kind of email marketing system that will actually make the most sense for your business. So instead of you guessing your way through the setup, you can actually have a proper conversation with us and get clarity on the right direction. And remember, this is a free discovery call. You do not need to pay $1 for this. So if this sounds helpful and you think it's something you need, you will find the link to the discovery call. The link is in the description below. And if this video has helped you, make sure to subscribe, and also do not forget to like this video and also share with everyone who you think is going to need this video. And also, we have a mission to get to 1,000 subscribers by the middle of this year, and you can actually make that happen for us. So subscribe, like, and also share, and also do not forget to turn on the notification bell so that anytime an amazing video like this drop on our channel, you are going to get notified. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.